get started. Maybe we can search over the...
Recording in progress.
Welcome to EIP Editing Office Hour. This is meeting number 85 and this is going to be EIP only. We have a few items added to agenda and we are joined by editor Gajendra Singh. Thank you, Gajendra, for joining us here today. Maybe we can start with the PRs for final.
Yep. Thank you, Pooja. Yep. Let's do that.
Gachinder, if you would want to refresh, okay, I can see it is visible on your screen as well. All right, the next one is, I believe I have added 4 or 5 EIPs and we have received approval from 3 of them. So may not be completely ready to be merged today, right?
Oh, so basically, what is stopping?
I think there are the approval is requested by the authors of these EIP, and out of 5 EIPs, we received 3 EIPs approval already. It's just from moving from last call to final, and all these proposals are merged with Fusaka.
But there seems to be, it seems that the boat is failing on this particular EIP.
Which one is that?
7951.
7951. Okay. Let's take a look at 7951, and that has been approved already. Is there a way to figure out what is wrong? Because on my screen, I can see it only requires approval of editor, like you are one of those editors listed here.
Yeah, that is fine. But if the CI will not pass, then it will not get merged. So the CI error says code block style expected fenced. I don't know what that means.
Is there anything that we can let author know because the author has already approved it?
I mean, it's
Maybe
weird that without CI passing earlier, it would come to this particular stage. I'm not sure. Maybe just retriggering the CI will help.
Okay.
I can anyway approve these EIPs and hopefully maybe it will retrigger the CI.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, because I was trying to be sure that there is no 7951. There is no open EIP or PR before making these requests. So for now, I can only see PR number 11113, which is the present one, has 7951 mentioned. There is no other PR open.
Right. You open these PRs, right?
Yes.
I mean, in general, I think we should do it PR wise because we should do it EIP wise so that, it's a bit easier to review and not be stopped by these kind of issues if one EIP is blocked.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll follow up with the rest of the two authors, and even after their approval, this is blocked, then I will resurface this PR for discussion, and yeah, we'll see what we can do about it. Will that help? Because I know it may be blocked by other two as well.
Yeah, so I think the bot re-triggered that particular CI, and we can come back to it later on and see. Oh, it's failing already.
Okay. Hmm. Because if you look into the file, there is no other change than just changing the status and removing the last call period. So I'm wondering, like, if the file is exactly same, how it could pass to the last call and just show error in final.
So it can happen that we updated our CI and some rules got updated, and basically then this
Okay.
EIP is no longer complying to those new rules.
Okay. Maybe we will bring it to Sam's attention tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. I'll make a note of it. 7151. Cool. In that case, we can move forward with miscellaneous PRs.
Yep.
This seems to be a small change, and the author himself, yeah, have made the changes.
Yeah. Again, I think we sort of need to discuss it. And can you make it an agenda item for tomorrow? Because CI needs to be fixed over here. Because every time an asset is changed, it just flags editor for it. Ideally, it should basically flag the author for it if it's in draft or any other stages in which the author should be flagged.
Okay. So 1.5 and 1.3, both of them will be moved for CI flag. Cool.
So I approved it. I think this will get merged, but my point is that this particular PR should just
Auto merge,
uh,
right?
yeah, auto merge because
Mm-hmm.
author created it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are already with very big number of open PRs. We don't want these kind.
Yeah, and it's also, basically it's also sort of a roadblock for the authors who are doing these changes because they have to wait for someone to review them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that makes sense. So, rest of the miscellaneous, I'm not sure what to do about them, how to take care of that. So, just have added that. Maybe if you can take a look at the first one, see if we can address it in this meeting.
I mean, these are mostly the CI related, or so these are best or the rendering or EI, the website rendering related things. And I think it's best that Sam basically looks into it.
Yeah, that was my understanding. That's why I just suggested that take a look at the first one. Otherwise, we can skip this entire section and move it to tomorrow's meeting. We can move over to the draft now.
Yep. And this particular basically PR I already approved, but it's a typo and it's waiting on author as well as it's waiting on one more EIP editor, it seems. And again, I think Pooja, maybe you can get access to just, finally merge the typo PRs because
Yes.
these keep piling up, and it's just easier to just merge these typo PRs.
So you're suggesting that we should allow direct merge to these typo because I'm actually looking at EIPS Insight and this number has like exploded of typo PRs.
Yeah, so it is basically it is. I mean, it would be difficult for the bot to say that these are typo PRs, and maybe the bot and AI tools can reduce that. But I
Mhm.
think if either force merge capability is granted to me or to you, so what we can do is basically we can just look at them and in one of these particular sessions when you bring these things up. Uh, so I already, for example, have approved that this is a type of PR and we can merge it. And if, for example, you have the admin access, then you can just merge them right away without waiting for authors or for any other editors, because this is just work piling. It is useless work, and we can just dispose of PRs by merging them.
Yep, I totally agree. I have brought up this discussion item in the previous EIP meeting, and I believe as one of the action items, Sam was supposed to check with the Ethereum Foundation team if this access can be granted to you or to the new editor, Joachim. I have also mentioned this again, surface this again in this call for input that is added recently to add associate EIP editors, hoping to hear something about it. I really believe that if we get more permissions to existing editors, we can decrease the number of open PRs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring it up again tomorrow, see if there is any progress in that direction.
All right. So this is move from stagnant to draft, as
Drop
well as
the change of handle of author, and I think the author is same, so it can be done.
but how do we know the author is same? I don't know.
Ben himself has done it. Like he just approved another PR to a PR, which was a proposal to move into final. So maybe we can look into his GitHub repository. Ah, okay, okay. Now I get it what you're saying.
I mean, can he get the other author to sort of
That's
approve
a good
this?
suggestion. Maybe we leave a comment for that. That's a very good suggestion.
Oh, so he is. So the new handle is also part of Nethermind organization. So it's. It seems it is authentic.
Hmm.
So I think there is anyway one more review that will be required from one of the previous from Gilio, and so I can just approve it, I think.
Yeah, maybe we can like ask Ben to give, okay, because Ben has already created this one and he is replacing himself from author, so he may not be able to approve it anymore. So yes.
Yeah, so it's fine. Basically, one more. So the
Hmm.
second author will need to approve
Julio
it.
can approve that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it solves our confusion regarding the authenticity of the handle.
That makes sense.
And this new EIP for MEV-less protocol I already merged. Okay, so seems like author has done the change that I requested about
Yeah.
49 minutes ago. So
Yes. I mean,
nothing
after
else
your
was
review,
pending.
yes. Yeah, it was pending after your review, so I thought we can get it cleared today.
Yes, sounds good. Yeah, in this PR as well, I added a small net to add a to-do marker, and when the author will do that, this PR we can also merge because everything else looked fine.
So this is just to mention to do in the proposal right now because this is for the draft status.
Yes, so generally wherever there is a TBD, authors should put a HTML to-do marker because that is the
Okay.
marker that is tracked by our bots when the proposal is trying to move to review, and the bot can basically flag it if you have not addressed it. So it's a handy tool and makes it easier for people to fix things and to not forget them. But another I think item that we can add to tomorrow's EIP meeting is that even without the marker, if there is a TBD, then that is something that bot should track too, because most of the people write TBD by default, and it is just easier if we are tracking it rather than asking them to add to do markers, because most of the people don't add it, and it just adds unnecessary to and fro time for EIP editing.
That is a very good piece of information. And yes, we can add that. It's simpler to just add to do plus TBD, like either of them is possible. So I think that
Yep.
is pretty much for today. I know there are like too many open PRs, but it is very different. It is very challenging to segregate them. I have noticed most of the PRs are actually waiting on author's approval, which are the sensible PRs, other than typos and all. So I think this meeting is going to be pretty short for us today. I really hope that we get approval for proposals of Fusaka, then we can move them to final. And I would actually require some kind of suggestion in terms of listing these PRs for review. Um, what would be your general recommendation as you are seeing these PRs every day?
uh, Recommendation regarding what exactly?
Recommendation to add them in this list. I mean, as we can see that we have around 370 or 80 PRs open, 380 actually. And for today's meeting, I could list only 10. So only those 10 made sense to me, or 10 or less. No, it's more than 10. But we should be in a
So
position to add
so
more.
they were only 10, Puja, because did I basically every starting of every week or in a mid of the week, I do all uh, open notifications review and basically address them. And even before today's meeting, I did that in the morning, and that is why basically a lot of these things were already addressed. But yes, I think the other open PRs would be waiting on authors, or they would be typo PRs that we we can't merge, or something that is requiring force merge. And so I think maybe we can also add a label like force merge to these PRs, where I can, when whoever is basically reviewing that, they can add the label. So basically, an EIP editor can add the label, and so it basically will help segregate those PRs out. So I think this would be a useful tool where EIP editors can also add the labels when they are reviewing something, if that is basically if they can categorize the PRs into something that we already have the workflow for.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, I'm going to add that as an agenda item for tomorrow as well. And yes, I noticed that most of the PRs were already reviewed before the meeting, and that's why I did not list it and removed whatever were listed earlier. Thank you so much, Gajender, for taking out time. I just want to, before we end up the meeting for today, I just want to give an opportunity to anyone here. If they have any question for editor, please share them. Otherwise, we should be good for today. Cool. In that case, maybe we can uh, wrap it up right over here. See you all tomorrow in EIP meeting. Thank you, Gajendra. Have a great rest of the day, everyone.